Find product links below and hundreds more videos on my channel.
Hey guys, welcome back. So today I wanted to show you the 528 series lights from Aputure. There's three different flavors. This is the bicolor one, which allows you to go from 5500 Kelvin to 3200 Kelvin, which basically goes from daylight color temperature to incandescent color temperature. So you can either match some lighting, some sunlight coming in through the window, or match some, let's say, light bulbs in the room, or whatever you need to do. It's very easy to adjust. They also have a daylight balanced spotlight and a daylight balanced wide beam version. So I've got the bicolor one here, and I've got the spotlight version, and for me these two are going to be really great together. I've got one which is very strong, which is the spotlight, so it aims all of its power into one area at the front, and that's going to be really great for me for backlighting especially. And if I want to make that sort of a little bit wider, then I can just put a filter in there and help that diffuse that light. So for me, that one's quite versatile. And the second one here, the color changing one, because again, that gives me the versatility of being able to adjust my color temperature of this light. Now the other one comes with a gel, but obviously that's just not as quick and not as fine tunable. Now, there's been quite a lot of talk about these lights on the internet. They've just been released, and the reason is because these are giving something which is really quite unique. It's at a great price range, and it's something that it's giving you a lot of quality, a lot of light, and a lot of versatility and compactness for the price. So definitely something quite unique. I was really excited when I saw these, and so I really just had to get these in for review. Now, the quality, first of all, is great on all of the parts that this comes with. There's nothing really flimsy. The bag is very nice. The unit itself is very nice. Very nicely built, very solid. You can feel it's plastic. It doesn't feel, you know, it's plastic, but it doesn't flex, and it's, you know, very nice and solid. Even here in the center on these, on the LED panel itself. And so very nicely made, but at the same time quite lightweight, so very nice to work with. Now the gel that it comes with, again, you know, nice quality, not really much for there to go wrong with this. The only thing is, once you add that to here, then because obviously that's a second piece which is a little bit loose and a little bit of a softer plastic because it needs to be bendable to be able to pull it out, which you do by pulling it outwards, otherwise it won't come out, so you pull it outwards and then out. Or upwards and then out. And because of that, as soon as you add the filter, it does feel a little bit more flimsy, and the filter's ever so slightly, it doesn't really move, so it just feels a little less solid, and that's simply because you've added a piece which isn't completely attached to it. But that's fine, not really an issue, and if you needed to, you put a couple of pieces of tape at the edges, and that will stop it from rattling or whatever. So if you need to move this around or run around with it for some reason, then you could just add a bit of tape and sort that issue out. Now again, like I said, very nice quality case, and I'm actually surprised at you know, the fact that they really thought this out quite well. A lot of the time when you get kits like this, the case for the thing is just simple, it's just covers it, but not really something great to work in. And this is something great to work in. This is a case that actually does fit this light and its accessories perfectly, and it has just enough space for everything you need. So you've basically got space for your light, your filters, and you've got a bracket which is included, which is a pretty decent quality one, but you can get various different versions of these brackets, so whatever works for you. This is fine, nothing wrong with this. Allows you to both tilt the light once it's on a light stand and connect an umbrella to it. So pretty simple and pretty good. Now, the batteries aren't included, and the ones you want to look for are either you could go for the slightly more compact ones like this if you don't plan to use it very often on battery. And obviously you don't have to have the batteries at all, you could just use it off the mains power, which is included. But for me, batteries are very important. These are my two smallest batteries, and these are 5 amp hours. So these will last quite a while with this, but I will do some full tests to see how long that lasts. But what I would recommend is spend it's around £12 for the 7 amp hour batteries. Those are physically a little larger than this and will give more power than this. So that's what I'd recommend. Of course, I will have a link to those below. And so it's nice that there's space in here for that. One of my favorite things about this light is that it charges the batteries while it's plugged into the mains, which means I can work in my studio and just shoot as much as I want, never have to switch batteries. When I'm working with other LED lights, I'm constantly having to switch batteries. You know, not a huge issue, but it's very nice to know that I don't ever have to worry about it. I leave it plugged into mains, it charges my batteries for me, and then as soon as I want to use it off the mains, I know my batteries are fully charged up, I can disconnect it, run out with it, do whatever I want. So I've just, so far I found that to be incredible, and I'm sure I will find that useful in the future many times. Knowing my shooting style, I know that's really going to come in handy for me. And so you can fit a lot of batteries into this case, which is great. You could easily fit around 4, and you know, there's this, once it's closed, still has quite a lot of space on top of that, so you can fit quite a lot in there. If you really wanted to, extra things if you wanted to, then you can. If you don't want to stuff it completely, then it's fine, and then that keeps it nice and compact and working nicely. Now the batteries connect to here pretty well. Slightly strange to, you got to like press the button and then sort of push them outwards to release. And you want to be gentle with this and press down a lot more than pushing outwards, because you don't want to break this. So you really want to just press down quite hard to release these batteries. But like I said, you don't have to release the batteries that often because it's charging them automatically for you, and hell, that's another cost saving. So I'm really glad about that. So here we are, turning it on and off and using it, and just the whole back panel feels really nice and solid. And they've given us a much nicer, more solid connection than most lights give, especially, you know, the stuff from China doesn't always give very good quality connections, very good quality switches. So here they've done a really good job with that. The display on the back here, again, they've included something which shouldn't be there at this price range, and is, you know. Another great thing about this is that they claim that it has a very high quality of light, and I'll post a separate video testing that. But if it does have the quality that they claim in the specs, then that is very, very good for us. That means that we're getting a much more accurate color of light than most LEDs. So it's good to know, and you know, should give some nicer results. Mainly on skin tones is going to be where that really matters. Now, I really love the fact that it's got the battery readout there and always on, because that means that no matter where I am in the room, as long as this back panel is facing me, I can see if I'm going to run out of batteries. So that's going to be really important to me. With my other lights, having to go up to them and press them is a little bit more annoying than this. You know, I'd rather just have it like this. And again, display is very nice. You can very easily change this between, you know, very, very fine adjustments between 10% and 99%, so 100. And again, from 3200 Kelvin to 5500 Kelvin, very easy to change, and yeah, a very nice to work with. And overall, like I said, I'm very impressed with this light. I'm really loving what they've done with this, loving the price point, and yeah, definitely something I'd recommend, definitely something to check out. And so don't forget to check out the links below, don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching. If you have any questions, do ask me in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.